So yeah, we're finally doing this. What is going on, YouTube? Fred here, and welcome to the Dimension. Now, for those of you who didn't see my earlier videos or are new to the channel, well, I went to Bangor Comic and Toy Con on earlier this month, at the time of this recording, and had a great time. And on this video, we're going to be showcasing footage of the people I got to chat with on camera here at BCTC. Then we're going to take a look at my goodie haul that I got at the con, and we're going to be doing a slideshow of pictures that I took on the con floor. So, without further ado, let's dive into this. How did you get into cosplay?
So, Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I was always so disappointed that it only, it was once a year where you could dress up and sort of be something other than yourself. And so when I was old enough to go to my first con, I was like, these are my people, this is my tribe. Like, this is, I love the creativity of it. I love the freedom of expression that it gives you. Sometimes you're never truly yourself until you're behind a mask.
I know that feeling. This costume looked pretty easy to put together, but has there ever been a costume that has been a real challenge that you've done in the past?
So I was doing I don't know if your viewers are familiar with the 501st and the Rebel Alliance. The cosplay groups, especially out west, are very particular about membership. Your costume has to meet very strict regulations in order to qualify you for those groups.
Yeah, I've spoken with 501st Legion members before.
Yeah, so I was doing a Dark Jedi cosplay, and it was pretty difficult. So that was probably one of the hardest ones I've done.
Yep, okay, what's your favorite costume that you have done thus far?
I would say this one, even though it was easier to put together, especially at the other cons that I went to, a lot of kids wanted to take pictures with me. And that's really, for me, is the best part of any cosplay experience, is when kids want to take pictures with me. I don't know.
Yep, and are you excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Oh yes, very excited. It's going to be amazing.
I have yet to get my hands on my Switch, but it's on the top of my list for things to get this year.
It's going to be great. Very much looking forward to it.
Do you think you'll, depending on what they look like, do a cosplay of the enemy team in that game too?
I would like to, yeah, I would like to. I think that would be a lot of fun. We'll have to see what it looks like.
Well, final question.
Sure.
Is there anything you do to get into character? Like listen to a certain music, play a specific game?
It's the games themselves. I think it's kind of, Team Skull is like a satire of emo culture. And when I was younger, I actually unironically was kind of emo. So it's pretty easy for me to sort of get into that mindset. But I have to say that the rhyming aspect of it, when Team Skull is always rapping and stuff, I'm not very good at rhyming. That's pretty hard for me to do.
You and me both.
Yeah.
But fascinating, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.
And here we are with the mainstay Ghostbusters, and are you sure this painting's safe at the moment?
I am not sure. It just kind of follows you around, so just don't look him in the eyes.
Yeah, you heard him, guys. Don't look him in the eyes. Look us in the eyes.
Right up here. My eyes are up here.
Right. So first off, for those of who watch the channel who are not from Maine or are familiar with what you do, what's the mainstay Ghostbusters?
So we're a costuming group that dresses up like Ghostbusters, spends way too much money on props to raise money for charity.
So you're kind of like the Ghostbusters equivalent of the 501st.
Exactly, yeah. But we're way cooler because we shoot and we hit things.
That is a fair point to make. How does one form a Ghostbusters chapter?
For us, it was there there's a few of us that we kind of discovered each other and realized that we're both all into it and decided to form a group. There's really no rules or regulations on what you have to do to start a group, but it's just a bunch of people that enjoy Ghostbusters.
What goes into making the proton packs? Because these, in my opinion, are the real stars of the films.
Yeah, I mean the proton pack is not a toy, yeah, I mean a lot of these parts are sourced offline. There's very specific people that make very specific parts of the pack, and you kind of buy them and piece them together like Legos. The majority of mine is 3D printed, but there's people that make the throwers, people that make the packs, people that make the soundboards. So you kind of buy them piece by piece and kind of meld them together.
And what advice or research sources would you recommend to someone watching this at home on wanting to build one of these for themselves?
gbfans.com is a great source of information. Don't rush it. Take your time. Read reviews. Pick wisely who you buy from. And really the key is not rushing it. Don't put yourself on a deadline. Take your time, do it right the first time.
That is stellar advice. And what is I know Ghostbusters isn't real in real life, but have you ever had an experience with paranormal yourself?
I haven't personally, but quite a few members of our group have. Mike, who owns our car, he is actually, his side hustle is he's a paranormal investigator. So he's part of the main Ghost Hunter Coalition. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Southern Maine Ghost Hunters, that's it.
Alright.
Cut, we're going to reverse and try that again. Mike is a member of the Central Maine Ghost Hunters.
I'm actually going to keep that in because that looked awesome. What is what was the biggest challenge in building the pack?
The biggest challenge is really funding. It's not cheap. My pack, I've got about $1,200 into buying the big bulk parts, like the big shell, and that's $300 to $500, and that's really the big hurdle. Is getting that piece purchased, and then adding all the small parts. And electronics suck. They're awful. Find someone that knows what they're doing. Don't try to do it yourself.
I know I would. Good. And finally, is there anything you'd like to say to the folks at home?
Yeah, just remember that no job is too big, no fee is too big. See a ghost, who you gonna call? Me, Ghostbusters.
They're ready to believe you. So, who are you guys? And tell everyone at home who you guys are.
All right, well, my name is Justin Fletcher, and I run a group called the Pine State Heroes. We're a small charity group. We go to a lot of community events. We do a lot of charity work. We go visit children in the hospital sometimes. We just love cons. We love comic books. We're all people we grew up with. Deadpool. I primarily cosplay Captain America. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Deadpool.
Sure is.
I break fourth walls like in my home camera, shattered every day. So we do everything that we did, that he said, and then more. You like taking pictures? I love chimichangas.
And be careful not to break this camera. It's the only one I have.
Oh no, I can break my own.
Okay, good.
Wouldn't be Deadpool if he didn't have his own props.
I got my own fourth wall.
Makes sense. And
Hi, I'm Gwen Poole, and I love to do everything crazy. I love to do the hokey pokey. Put your right hand in, put your right hand down. No, it's not.
To the left.
No,
You
it's
need your
not.
other right.
Be quiet, Deadpool.
Listen, I've been doing the whole fucking longer than
I'm
you have.
Gwen Poole. I can do what I want.
Whatever.
I'm Gwen Poole. I can do what I want. I read comic books. I write myself in and out of pages. And I can do what I want. But yeah, I love being with these guys.
Yeah, we have a webpage We're the Pine State Heroes. You can check us out on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook.com/Pine State Heroes. Instagram.com/Pine State Heroes. Check us out. Give us a like. We'd love to hear from you.
And I'll be sure to leave links to all those in the description below. Yep, what he said. And so, moving on, are there any requirements to joining your crew?
You just gotta like what you do. You know, we're all volunteer 100%. We go out and we're just a big group of friends ourselves.
So you're like the 501st Legion.
Yeah, kind of like that. You just gotta be friends with us, pretty much. We like to make new friends, so send us a message.
Makes sense. You pretty much answered all the questions I had right off the bat.
Right? I do my best.
Do you?
We have gone past that.
Well, I know what that's like. But do you have anything you guys want to say to the subscribers of Fred's Dimension?
Oh, Fred's Dimension. If you guys, hey, there he is. Come on in here. I just found our other guy.
Time just a little bit.
It's just the right. Oh my God, he's just in time.
We have Doctor Strange here, master of the
mystic art, Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange.
Rob,
we're just doing an interview saying who we were. Anything you want to say about our group, about what we do?
Pine State Heroes, we do the local parades, come to cons, we do children's events.
If you guys are ever in the Bangor area and you want to check us out for the local parades, we're here all the time for that.
In the beginning of August, we will be in the Poconos in Pennsylvania for CycloCon. It's an anime convention down there. We're going to be guests doing our thing down there. We're going to be doing the charity auction.
Yep. And next month we're going to be at Great Falls Comic Expo in Lewiston.
Yep.
Endgame.
Hopefully you guys have a ticket.
Avenge the Fallen.
Hashtag Avenge the Fallen. And
hashtag drive-by.
Hashtag don't fall.
Right on.
And
also we have an event at McDonald's in 2 weeks, right in Brewer, from 2 to 4, I believe. Check us out on our page, it's right on there.
Yep, as I said, links down below.
Yes.
Right down there.
Right down there.
Thank you very much.
They're right there.
Yep, thank you very much for your time.
Hey, thank you, sorry I was late.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Smash that like button, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
We are here now with
Jess LeClaire of Adventure Awaits.
and what is Adventure Awaits?
Adventure Awaits is a company that produces a whole line of products, everything from boxes of riddles and kits for creative adventures to button sets and earrings and necklaces, and all of it is kind of based around myth and fantasy and folklore and fairy tales.
And don't know how many people know this, but you actually worked with Bart on Larp Box.
I did, yeah. Bart and I worked together. I contributed a couple of items to some of the legendary and the regular Larp boxes, and I also helped co-create a bunch of items that went into those sets of boxes.
Yeah, and a few of those items I actually have myself. I really enjoy it, but two items that stick out to me are the alchemy set and the from the vampire box.
Both of those were co-creations. Bart and I worked on those together, and we both did some of the design work, and I cut it out on the laser cutter that I used to make most of my stuff.
So when you were doing the vampire more specifically, did you read any of Vampire the Masquerade's lore and such to get ideas?
We did. We definitely read up on a lot of vampire lore to make sure that we found something that would reflect the culture in a way that people would want to actually wear.
And you nailed it out of the park. Bart has said to me personally many times that he's not big into vampire LARPs, but that box blew me out of the water because it was just, it felt like Vampire the Masquerade was packed in a box.
We had a lot of fun putting it together, even though, it's not maybe his favorite thing to play. It's definitely something that you can really get behind and enjoy creating things for. It's a very rich world.
I can say that, having gotten my start in LARP with Vampire. And And take us, are there any stories you have from the creation process working with Larp Box?
Sure. Well, collaborating with Bart is always really fun because we bounce ideas off each other really well. So he'll start with one direction and then I'll say, oh, well, what about this? And he'll say, oh, well, we didn't even think about that. So he and I have always had a lot of fun working on things in that way. I'm trying to think of a specific story, but I don't think I have a good one for you.
Okay, what is your favorite Larp Box theme that you've worked on thus far?
Wow, I think probably my favorite theme was the Schools of Magic box, and that was in early days. That was probably one of the first boxes I worked on with Bart. I just really enjoyed all the pieces that went into that and the work that I did. I had a lot of fun.
That was actually the second box I unboxed on the channel.
There you go.
Also, I'll put a link to that video in the description below if you guys haven't seen it. Besides working on Larp Box and LARPing stuff in general, are there any other RPGs you are a fan of?
Gosh. In addition to LARPing in general, I love playing a good game of D&D. Like, there's kind of the classics. And I enjoy a lot of tabletop games more than at the moment. I'm doing a lot of tabletop gaming. So that's kind of fun.
Awesome. And what's your favorite character to play in D&D?
I actually really enjoy playing a bard.
I've heard a lot of stories about those.
Bard character. It's really kind of fun because you're never really on the front line, but you still get to sort of back everybody else up, and that's fun.
Sounds it. What is your favorite item that you like to make?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have so many things that I love making. One of my favorites to put together is this one here. I'm going to come close so you guys can see. This one is a box called Stories Not Yet Told. And inside the box, there are a whole bunch of different little objects. And you can use them to tell your own stories or as support, like character building stuff, and you can outfit a fairy house with this. This is one of my favorites to put together. I just like finding all the little stuff that goes in the boxes. And I use a laser to engrave the lid.
Very fascinating. I know a number of people who would love to get their hands on one of those.
Well, you can find it on my Etsy shop, so that might be another thing to put a link to.
Yep, and I was going to ask if anybody wanted to learn more about your wares. Where can they find you?
You can find me at adventureawaitsme.com, and my Etsy shop is adventureawaitsus.
Fascinating, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
So when it comes to the goodies I bought at the con, we'll start with the things I have on me. I got this really nice Dungeons & Dragons ampersand hat. The ampersand is actual metal done in the style of the Dungeons & Dragons logo. I got these two pendants. Don't know how well you can see them on my shirt, but from where you are. But I have this this blue crystal pendant that also lights up, that was also being sold when Bart Brise was taking part in the cons, but never got around to buying one until now. But now I have one, and it might well become part of the regular kit. And then I have this little Dragon Buddy pendant. I couldn't resist. As you guys all know, I'm a sucker for dragons. And, well, anything dragon related, I gotta take a close look at. And moving on, we have the Dungeons & Dragons starter kit, the Lost Mine of Pandelver adventure. And the basic rule book. Look, I do have the other things in the kit. They're just in other places. is the ultimate RPG character backstory guide. I'm not the best at writing backstories for characters, so this book here will help me up my backstory game, both hopefully for LARP characters and eventually Dungeons and Dragons, which I have been DMing in some recently. Next we have the official Dungeons and Dragons DM screen. This thing is gonna become a lot in handy. He already has when I've been DMing at my local games club. I have a lot of fun with this, using it for references of different stats and so forth, as it has different quick references information for different 5th edition rules and so forth. And finally, we have the official character sheets. It's from Wizards of the Coast for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It's semi-depleted at the moment because I've been using a few of them for people to build characters in the sessions that I've been DMing at Games Club. They've been a lot of fun, and the characters are just hysterical. Sound off in the comments down below if you want to hear some of my stories from the sessions I've been DMing. And that has pretty much been my haul of loot from the convention. Sadly, Larp Box was not there this year. Bart Brizet had some schedule conflicts due to his move down to Massachusetts, where he's now working alongside B3 Imagination Studios. Hope you are doing awesome, Bart, and look forward to the Dragon Box this June. If you went to Bangor Comic and Toy Con, sound off in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the con or are looking forward to me going to another con, give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss another video. You can find links to my social media pages here, and you can support the channel on these platforms. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the trail of adventure.